warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Iswadiatun and I am third semester student of the English Education Study Program. In this video, I will explain the topic of functional English grammar based on MAK Holidays theory, using clear and simple language to make it easy to understand. Functional English grammar based on Holiday's systemic functional linguistics consists of three interrelated metafunctions: ideational, interpersonal, and textual. The ideational metafunctions focuses on how language represents experiences in the world through the components participants, process, and circumstance. Participants are the entities involved in an event. Process represents what is happening or being done, and circumstances provide additional information such as time, place, or manner. For example, in the sentence, the teacher explained the lessons clearly in class. The second is the interpersonal metafunctions, deals with how speakers interact, negotiate roles, and express attitudes toward each other. This metafunctions has two key branches, mood and modality. Mood determines whether a clause functions as a statement, a question, or a comment, respectively called declarative, interrogative, and imperative. Modality, on the other hand, expresses degrees of certainty, probability, willingness, or obligations using modal verbs such as can, could, might, should, and must. For instance, in the request, "Could you help me with this project?" the clause uses interrogative mode to form a question, and the modal could soften the request, making it more polite and less demanding. The third metafunction is the textual metafunctions, organizes information into a coherent and meaningful message. These metafunctions includes theme rhyme, where the theme is the starting point of the clause and the rhyme provides new information what follows. It also involves cohesions, which the sentences together uses reference, conjunctions, lexical repetitions, ellipses, or substitutions. For example, in the sentence, "In the morning, the students began their task." The phrase "in the morning" functions as the theme, while the remainder becomes the rhyme. Cohesive devices like pronouns he, she, or they. Conjunctions is like however and therefore. And lexical ties ensure smooth flow across sentence and contribute to textual unity. To illustrate how all three metafunctions operate simultaneously, consider this short dialogue. "Could you help me with this project?" "Sure, I can help you after lunch." In the first clause, "Could you explain the homework to me?" the mood is interrogative because it asks a question, and the modal verb could expresses polite possibility. Representing modality, the participants in this clause are you, and the homework, the process is explained, and the circumstance is to me. Textually, the theme begins with "could you," establishing the request as the focus of the clause, while the rhyme provides the remaining information. In the second clause, I'll explain it after class. The mood is declarative because it's giving information, the participant is I, the process is explained, and after class functions as the circumstance. Cohesions appears between the two clauses through the pronoun it, which refers back to the homework. These examples show how the metafunctions work together. The ideational metafunctions provide the content of the message, who is doing what, while the interpersonal metafunctions shapes how the message is delivered and how the relationship between speakers is managed through mood and modality. Meanwhile, the textual metafunctions ensure that the message is structured clearly and logically so the listener can follow the flow of information. In other words, ideational meaning gives us the what, interpersonal meaning gives us the how in terms of interaction, and textual meaning provides the organizations that makes the message function smoothly as part of a coherent discourse. Alright, that was a brief explanation of the three metafunctions in functional English grammar. I hope this explanation is easy to understand and useful for all of you. Thank you for watching until the end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.